Good morning. Well, my desk is exactly the same as I left it last night with the embossing powders on, so I am packaging these up, ready to donate. Good job I have an excessive supply of grip seal bags, because why wouldn't I have an excessive supply of everything, it would seem. Anyway, that is a job done, and the next drawer, this is the final drawer in I can't even speak this morning, in the 8 drawer unit. Well, it's 2 4 drawer units, but this is tags, paper bags and coin envelopes, allegedly. And I can see there's things that have fallen out, so let me get those. Oh, maybe only 2 things. Okay. So, I am not sure that I will ever use these paper bags. And here's the thing, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but you don't throw it away, because if you wanted it one day, you may want it another day. So I keep things. It also has napkins in. Tons of napkins. And some glassine bags. There's a coin envelope. They are, I don't think these are made anymore. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. These are the Tim Holtz glassine envelopes, but I'm keeping those because I have a project. Why did I buy more? I have a project that has those envelopes in, and I thought I might want to add to it. So I think I bought extra when I heard they were being discontinued. I'm not sure that they are. These are more paper bags. More paper bags. I got those for a specific project, and the project is somewhere in this room unfinished. I think I've shown it before. Glassine, teeny weeny file folder. These have got Tim Holtz on them, but I don't remember. Well, I bought them, so clearly, unless somebody. No, I must have bought them. They've got a business card attached to them. I don't remember them being part of the Tim Holtz line. Oh, they're cute. Somebody must have sent me those. Tiny little paper bags. More paper bags. More paper bags. They're the same size as those. Excessive. Coffee filters, because I bought them for something. You know what? They're going. I'm never going to use them. I do use these tags. Oh. With an elastic band that's so old, it's brittle. The tags are fine though, apart from that one that's got a mark on, but you know what? They'll probably be distressed anyway, so I think this is full of tags. Yeah, that's full of tags. They are Ranger tags. They can stay. More napkins, which shouldn't be in here. More napkins. The problem with napkins, and most of these have been sent to me, I think. That's pretty. I just don't use them. That's pretty too. So maybe I need to go through them and look at, like those two, I can see that I could take these apart and collage them into a journal. I really like both of those. That one, I don't think I'd use. That one I don't think I'd use. That's pretty. Maybe I'd use that. But some of these are not really my taste. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute with vintage children on. But would I use it? I do like that. I'll keep that one. See, that's cute, but Hawaii. I don't think I'd use it. I've never been to Hawaii. I probably never will go to Hawaii. I can't see me individually cutting out the flowers on it. That's pretty. That's pretty. so's that, but I think I'm over Stone Angels. What is that? That's just a random piece of paper. The British money ones, I quite like those. I'm not sure I need doubles of them. I don't know. Don't know, because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. These are things I bought from Crafty Individuals because they fit slide mount size pictures. They fit 2x2s, I think. Let's see what else is here. They look like somebody sent them to me. They're nice. I like those. Made from patterned paper, I think, and it looks like they have distress on them. I don't know whether that's part of the design or they've been done individually. Coin envelopes, glassine, paper bags. These ones that everybody had at one point. Not sure I'll use them now. I think I love things when I can't get hold of them. I couldn't get hold of them because they weren't available here, and then somebody sent me them, and as soon as I've got them, I still really liked them, really wanted them, and then everybody's got them, and when everybody's got something, I get sick of seeing it. Then I don't want to use it. More tags. Oh, cute little envelopes. Glassine, I think, from the Fruit Pixie. Don't even know if they're still trading. Coin envelopes. There's the rest of that brittle elastic bands. You know what? I think we can lose that one. This is friendly plastic. I forgot that this was even in here. I think I'm going to donate this. I've used it a couple of times. I haven't kept anything that I've made with it. I love that mother of pearl type one. I don't know, does the camera pick that up? Not really. Oh, a little bit. Really pretty. I like shiny, pretty things, but I think that can go. And whilst I'm saying that, in my head I've got, maybe I should watch some YouTube videos and see what the people do with it. That's probably not the right approach. That's nice, that rainbow one. More. I think they're parchment, they're not glassine. Didn't even know I had them. More tags. A dead spider. That's how often I go in this drawer. A dead spider. Lovely. Coin envelopes, tags. Oh, somebody sent me this as well. There's two of them. I need to look at those. I think they're things to alter. Ring reinforcers. A makeup brush that I've used with ink. That can go. Another napkin. Okay, let me empty the bits and the dead spider out. I'll give them a little funeral off camera. And I will sort this and get back when I show you what I'm keeping. That did not take that long. I'm probably keeping a little bit more than maybe I would have liked, but I've kept the coin envelopes because I do use those in projects. I've kept the manila tags. So there's some there, and then there's a packet of the Ranger ones. Just those white ones because they're packaged. I don't know, I should let them go really, but anyway. So that's tags. These are all paper bags. Why am I hanging on to them? I don't know. I have taken some out. The black ones, then there's two sizes of brown ones, and then there's some little tiny brown ones. The ones in between are glassine envelopes. I've taken some out again. Then under here, under the tags, there is, I found this 7 Gypsies matchbox. It's just manila cards, so I might make that. We'll see. What does it say? 1 box, 1 cover, 12 cards. Oh, so there's cards to go inside it, apparently. Anyway, there's that. I thinned down the napkins, and you know what? If I don't use them in a journal soon, then they need to go. It's just paper. It's just paper. I kept the little envelopes that somebody's obviously made for me. They're so cute. I must try and use them, so if they're there I will see them. Then I have the Crafty Individuals things, those little file folders from Tin Holtz, some tiny envelopes, and then the glassine from Tim Holtz. So that is everything that is in there. I will show you what is going. And I think most of this is probably trash. I can't see that somebody else will want it. Oh, apart from this stuff, maybe. So, yeah, there's just some glassine, some paper bags that are damaged. You see, that's just trash. Some of the napkins that I don't think I can use. More, you see, I did get rid of loads of paper bags. And all of those ones, which I might donate those because they're nice. Somebody might be able to use them. The coffee filters, more napkins. That's just trash. All the friendly plastic. And I found a thing full of tags. But they're just white tags. I have a punch that does the edges. The card quality is poor. I don't need them. So somebody who's actually going to use them as shipping tags may be able to use them. So I'll donate the friendly plastic and the other things that can be donated, and the rest I think is trash. So that is a fair amount that just fitted in that drawer. I did find another envelope with templates in. I'm going to put that with my templates drawer. I'm not even going to look at what it is right now. But that is another drawer done. So we are now on to the dreaded rack of paper. Let me see if I can spin you around and pull you a little higher. There we go. That is what we're facing next. So I'm going to start pulling things off there, and I don't know how to sort paper. I'd be better starting at the bottom, because at least I can see that needs to be trashed. At least I can see that. But the stuff at the top, that's probably going to be the hardest. Some of it is organised already. But yeah, I'm going to go through each one individually. So that's probably going to take me the rest of today, I'm imagining. Maybe not. We'll see. The other thing I noticed is, this is the unit I've just done, and down there, the space between those units, there is stuff. Down there, the space between those units, there is stuff. So maybe, actually I think that's just a glass mat. I don't think anything else fits down there, but I know there's stuff down there. Where am I pointing? There. So maybe I need to get that off the floor first. And if you're wondering where the fibres are, they're still being moved place to place. Anyway, paper next. First part of the shelves are clear, down to there. I've relocated my paper trimmers because they actually fit there, which frees up that top shelf. And guess what else I did? There is where those fibres have all been sat, in the old DVD storage. Now, I don't have a place for the fibres, they are in a pile on top of a stool. But you know what, the point is, I am so sick of moving this rack around. It doesn't stand up properly, it has to lean against something, so that is going out of the room right now. And my desk looks like this. Yeah. They're all the containers. They have either patterned paper, which I don't know how to organise pattern paper. I think I have it by brand. I tried to do it by theme, but then I got stuck because some doesn't fit into a theme. Then I tried by colour, and what do you do with one that's got red and blue and green on it? Because it doesn't fit into a colour category. So I think it's by brand. Then at the bottom, well, I say at the bottom, it's all mixed up. There's basil cardstock. Then over here, these are all the bitty things that have been stuck on the shelf. So that's basil that I moved from somewhere else yesterday. There's bits that I've used and just shoved on top of the boxes. That is card swatches that can go with my basil card swatches. It's not basil, it's Craft Creations, which is a company here in the UK. There's some Prima Resist 12 by 12. Yeah, it's like canvas that's got a resist on it, so you can spray inks on it. There's a few of those that don't really have a home. There's some paper packs. There's my portfolio, art portfolio at the bottom. Not sure what's in that. Not very much, I don't think. So, yeah, probably see you back in about an hour at least. It's going to take a while to go through all this paper and decide what I'm keeping, what I'm not, where it's going to go, etc. So that is the job for now. Well, that's the first few shelves done. I've gone through all of those plastic trays. Most of them were actually not too bad. The ones with solid cardstock or the basil cardstock, there was just a few random pieces needed putting back in the right box. This is from pattern paper. This is everything that I'm going to donate. There doesn't really look that much there, but it's a fair amount. So that is, and I found this, it's kind of dirty on the outside. I don't know what it's, maybe glue marks or something. I've tried wiping it down, but anyway, it's clean on the inside. So I'm going to put the paper in here to donate so it stays straight. That was down the side of the units. I'm going to leave these for now. That I've got my portfolio, and then I found a book underneath that I need to go through because it looks like I've got notes and things in it. So I'm going to put these in to donate, and then I'm going to take the pads of paper down. Yeah, pads of paper next, and there's some solid cardstock that's A4 size. I think there's a fair bit of Stampin' Up, and I don't even know why I bought it. I either need to use it or I need to get rid of it, and I'm not using it. I always go for the basil because I like the textured, so I need to think about that too. But for now, this is going to be packaged, and I'm going to get all the paper packs, the 12 by 12 stacks, the A4, I think that's everything that's on there. Yeah, I'm going to get those out next and look at them. Well, I was mistaken when I thought it was all 12 by 12 and A4 pads. It's not. There's all kinds of random stuff, so that is recycling. This is A5 neutral coloured card that I bought 20 years ago, maybe? I don't know. How long's eBay been around? Because I think it came off eBay. Maybe it's not 20 years. Maybe that's exaggerating. Anyway, it's been here a long, long time, and I don't use it. So that is recycling. Into the bag it goes. That is trash. Then, I love this paper. I think that's all I have left of it. This is Prima. That's Prima. This is... And you know what? I'm not going to use that. I can donate that. donate that. And you know what, I have this, I'm sure I have this in the A4 as well. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. This is Prima. I don't think I like those ones. They can go. I kind of like those polka dots though. Will I use it? Who knows? So I think I've got this arranged so that I see both sides. I don't think I'll use that. That's kind of nice. Might use that. Oh, that's kind of nice as well. No. No. Oh, I like that. I like that one. This is Seashore. I like these. The problem is, see, that's really pretty, but the problem is I don't scrapbook. So what can I do with a page that's mostly a border? Probably nothing. Give it to somebody who can do something with it. I like that one with the shells. I like that one. That's the other side of it. Would I use those? I'd probably use that side. I like that one. That's pretty. Is that the same as the one I just... I don't know. Yeah, I like those ones. What's this one? Time Traveller. Pretty. If you scrapbook. I don't. That's nice. I like that. Oh, that's nice too. I like that. I like both sides of that. That's another one, really pretty. Will I use it? Don't know. I'm going to keep that one for now. That's nice. I like that. I like that. This is a really nice paper collection. That's nice. Okay, so that's all Prima. Now I have... Probably doesn't fit in though. I have a box that's already got Prima paper in, but these are newer collections. By newer. It's probably about 2 years old now. I don't know, I don't remember. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. Okay, well, that's going to stay. Graphic 45. I like that collection. I think it's just the one collection in there. That basic grey sublime. I'm going to give that away. It's sat there for forever, so I'm clearly not going to use it. Yeah, that can go. That's Teresa Collins. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm going to go through that separately. Right, these are not paper. These are Prima Christine Adolph adhesive rub-ons, and I have the foil to go with them, so maybe they should stay together. So I'm going to put them on the shelf behind me, not in any order, but I know the foils are there. Right, I do use this mostly for tearing up This is also Prima. That's Ledger. There's another one of these very similar somewhere. I'm going to have an avalanche in a minute. Okay, let me move some of this. Stuff that's staying. I do still want to go through that Teresa Collins. I like that collection. It's an older Tim Holtz one, but I like it. That can stay. That's A4. I'm going to look at those separately, I think. A4. Oh, you see, there's that same collection in A4. Do I need both? Who knows? What is that? Oh, that's something that my friend Dee Dee sent me. Because I liked the paper, but have I used it? No. I really like that poison one. I like the back of it as well. Okay, I need to put that somewhere where I'm going to use it. That's trash. These are Prima. These are resist borders. They need to go with the resist 12 by 12s. I've used one of them. There. They're nice, they're pretty. See how nice they look. Need to find a use for them though. Right, what isn't? These are card samples from Craft Creations, which is probably why I've kept that. Let me just check. Has it got it written on it? Vanguard card sample, Cascade cards. Okay, don't need the invoice then, do I? That's trash. I'm going to put these with the Basil samples and the other Craft Creations samples. So that's those taken care of. This is just random cardstock. You know what? Recycle it. I've got so much cardstock. I haven't got time in my life for finding which particular place it's come from. Oh, that's the other scripty one. I don't think they make these anymore, but I love both of these. Don't use this one as much, but I should because it's got some nice darker ones in there. Right, so that's staying. These, oh, I love that. These are Finnebear. That is such gorgeous colours. That one, I'm not as keen on that one. Maybe get rid of that one. Keep that one. Keep that one. I've got some paper that's very similar to this by 7 Dot Studio. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's really pretty. I like that one too. Okay, that can stay. So that needs to go over here. This one, I'm going to let that go. I bought it because it was nice and bright and I didn't really have bright coloured paper, but I don't use a lot of paper. This looks Tim Holtz, half a Tim Holtz. I don't know where the rest is. Well, I do use the Tim Holtz, so that can stay. This one, love this. If I could buy this again, I would. I don't know how old it is, but I just really love this paper. I love the colours, the patterns, really like that. So that is definitely staying. Apparently it's, oh yeah, I bought it in 2 halves. I think I got it at a discount. I think that was the first paper pad I bought, you know. A4, no, 12 by 12, I think. Either that or one of the Tim Holtz. This can go. I don't think I've ever used it. Yeah, it's still sealed on one side. I'm not going to use that. Oh, is this another one, or is this the other half of that one that... No, that looks complete. I don't know. I do use the Tim Holtz anyway, so that stays. And this is brand new Prima. Okay, that stays. Brand new. Then I'm going to put them in recycling. These ones, these all need to stay. Oh, there's tons of bits in there. You know what? I don't need all those bits cut up. I think I did a project that needed bits of pages. Anyway, they can go. That stays. That stays. That's from one of those ledger stacks. What is this? This... This is for using with punches, but I really like the... I see it's scripty stuff. I like the back of it. I probably wouldn't use the flowers. Okay. I need to remember to use the back then. This I got from eBay. I'm never going to use it. I didn't get it for the paper. I got it for... I think these are just inserts, are they? Yeah, I got it for the stamps. I don't even think I've looked at the paper, to be honest. I'm going to donate that. What is that? A sample of hemp embossed. See, that's another sample. Can go with samples, and I'll probably cut it down because I don't need that much for a sample. These, right, this is from, okay, that's just paper. I was making something with this paper, so those two are backed. I'm never going to do anything with them, so I'm going to trash these, but I'll keep the paper. By trash I mean recycle. I've got a bag right next to me that can be recycled. I'm gonna I know that's sad to keep that, but I'm going to keep it because I love that paper. So I'll just put it with the other Prima when I find it. I'm going to keep that one. That's Prima. Keep that. Oh, there you go. That's where it's come from. Princess. That's come out of one of those Tim Holtz pads. Need to find that. Or maybe I'll just throw it away. This is brand new Prima. This is really nice paper. It's kind of like greys and pinks. I like those feathers. There's a floral one I really like. That one. That's so pretty. I like those as well. I need to do something with this. I kind of like that. Just the wood. That's pretty. So that's a new one. Oops. This one somebody sent me. I've used some of this. It is Tattered Time. Some of them are embossed, some of them are not. That's nice. So I'm going to hang on to that. Where's that from? Oh, that's who made that paper? I don't know. I've got loads of it. That can go. These are, somebody sent me these and they're really nice, but I just haven't used them. See, there's more there. Paper layers. Map 2 sheets, book 3 sheets, music 1 sheet. think I got these and I didn't want to use them because they were so nice. You know when you're afraid of messing something up? And then you forget about them. But I don't know, the map's easy enough to use, but something with a flower on, to me that is a focal point, not a background. What's in that one? Oh, that's got butterflies and things. See, you wouldn't want to cover them up, so I don't know. We'll think about those. This is what those frames go with. But in all honesty, when was the last time I actually picked this up and used it? Donate. I like that. These are textured. I sent this to a few people because at the time it was out, a lot of people liked it. And you could only buy it here, but I'd forgotten to have it, so it can go. That is one page from a graphic 45, Alice in Wonderland. Then I have all kinds here. Well, Mariposa ×2. Such a nice paper. The thing with this, some of the pages I really like, that's not Mariposa, that's graphic 45. Some of them I really like and some of them not so much. I don't know. That's the rest of the graphic 45. I'm not sure. Where's that other one? 7GC. I forget I've got these things. Oh, that's the one that I was just thinking about a minute ago when I had that piece of script. I don't think I've ever used this. I think I'm going to donate it. I like this one. That's pretty. I forget what papers are in these. See, that's that scripty bit that I just threw away. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I've got some of these pages in the 12×12 as well, so that can stay. That is basil in yam and sweet corn, so that needs relocating. Let's see if I can find, oh, there we go. That should be in here. Wasn't that easy? Now they're all tidy. There's another piece of basil and pomegranate. So that one can go in there. That is more of that conservatory paper which I really like. That how warped is that? That is a Pergamano embossing pad, which is very well used. It doesn't belong with paper though. That, oh, see, I didn't even know I had that. Oh, maybe I did. That's a Finnabair A4. Right, so these 8×8s and smaller ones, these should not be here anyway. So let's relocate them to where my other pads are. which they don't fit there, so I've just kind of put them on top for now. Right, that is another brand new Prima. Okay, I think that's all of it, you know. I think that is everything, so I need to put it back on the shelf. So I've got my A4 stacks, I've got my 12 by 12s on the floor. They need to fit in somewhere. That needs to be somewhere where I'm going to see it and actually use it. Maybe put it in, I'll tuck it in with my 6 by 6 papers, because I won't see it with these. Okay, I'm going to sort the shelf then. Looking better. So I've got, top of the shelf is my portfolio. Then I have the 12 by 12 Prima Resist canvas and the borders. They're a little bit out of sight, out of mind there, but that's just for now. Then I have 12 by 12 pattern papers in the second shelf and the third shelf. Then next shelf is basil cardstock, and those little pads, they're those coordinations, the Tim Holtz ones, and just regular coordinations, which have been sat on my desk with no home. Then more basil cardstock, and the stuff I've just done. I have, my tripod's a little bit wobbly. What have I got there? Prima 12 by 12, then other 12 by 12s, the Tim Holtz, and then next shelf is Prima A4. So they're the 3 shelves I've just done. That's not bad because they were packed and there's actually space on there. And the I'm impressed that the A4 pads fit all together, but I did take a fair amount off, I think. So if we spin over to my desk, this is all the stuff that donating. So that's another fair pile. The Paper Mania, 7 Gypsies Global, those card inserts. I also changed my mind on the Teresa Collins. I kind of looked inside and I was like, you know what, I'm never going to open that and make anything. Then some loose papers. What was that? Kit. The Tim Holtz Resist stack. And then there was one more at the bottom. So anyway, that's a fair pile of stuff to go. And then, yeah, we're back to the other shelves. There's some solid cardstock that I don't know what I'm doing with it, stamping up. There's stencils, there's tissue paper, and all kinds of other random stuff. So that is what you will see on my desk next. Well, this little lot is of the next 2-3 shelves. I've skipped a shelf out because it's pretty well organised. Yeah, these are, I keep these bits of paper when I'm testing things, either colour schemes or how well something stamps, or yeah, so that's trash. These are just pieces of chipboard I painted pink to cut some hearts out of. They can go. This is the stuff that can go. Oh, that's a decent size. I hate throwing card away if I don't need to. That is taffeta. I use that all the time. More decent sized pieces. That can go. That can go. Right, so that's trash. Oh look, another paper pad. That's a nuisance because all the A4 paper pads fit in nice and neatly, and now I've found another one and there's no room for it, so it has to go somewhere else. This is nice. This is Vintage Emporium, is it? Yeah. That's nice paper. Okay. Well, I have to go on a different shelf. Now this is all Stampin' Up cardstock. Some of it's really old. Some of it's not even opened. It's random. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with it. There is a shelf for it, but I'm not using it. See, some colours I bought full packets of. Those 3. They're newer colours. Not that it makes any difference, really. Is that? Oh, hang on, is that all black? No, it's not all black. Looks like neutrals. I think I'm going to have to put these back on the shelf for now because I don't have another place for them. I have a ton of other cardstock and more basil. That's more basil. Watercolour. I think that's neither basil or Stampin' Up, I don't think. I think I've got a packet of that in the other room. That's basil. More basil. Yeah, I basically need to go through all this. And some of these pieces, they're just small pieces. Is it worth my while hanging on to this? So that's decent. That's rubbish. I always keep the basil. That's basil. Yeah. That's gloss. That's just paper. Well, I think I need to do put the basil back in the right packet. Then, oh jeez, is that more? How did I get so much? Okay, that's cheap black. I will never use it. That can be recycled or donated. That's Stampin' Up. That's Stampin' Up. That's Stampin' Up. And that's Stampin' Up. So they can go on the shelf. And they don't fit. Yeah, they don't fit on the same shelf as the rest. That is... Oh, that's graphite paper. So that should be with the speciality papers. Okay, I need to sort these out. And then there's... Wow, they're bright. They must be those tumble dyes. Which... Do you remember I said that I didn't think they were any good? Well, some of the... See... I don't think you can see this. This is how they came. With the camera pics. Do you see all the blue pigment? That should be mixed in and it's not. So that one's no good. I think the purple one's the same, but I think the others are okay. So anyway, they need picking off the floor and looking at. I think they're Prima Colour Blooms. I think that's what they are. And so are they. So they really should go in my swatch book. That is left over from the project. That needs recycling. Okay, I'm going to sort these things out. Put the cardstock back where it needs to be. I've also picked these things off the shelf. I bought these coasters. They're by Pergamano, but I didn't buy them for using with Pergamano, although I do want to get back and do some parchment craft. I've not done it for a long time. But anyway, I've got these to do something with and I haven't. So maybe they need to go in the alterables, but they're not wood or paper mache. But I do have that random drawer on this side. So they need to go somewhere. That needs to go somewhere. I picked up these, oh no, not those. They're artist tiles. That I bought these for Zentangle. Forgot about them. This is a calendar. What did I buy this for? Oh, it's a create your own photo calendar. 2013 I bought this. I need to look and see if it can be altered, maybe paint out the dates and things and make something with it. So I need to look at that. Then I've got, what is that? I think that's gloss paper. That can be recycled if it is. I won't use it. And I've got mount board, which I don't know. It's useful to have. Hasn't got home right now. Anyway, I will come back when these things are done, and then there's more stuff to drag out as well. So, okay, I need to get on with it. Well, here's where we're at. I have, let's go to the top. First few shelves organised, the Basil cardstock 12x12 single sheets, then the pads, oops, the A4 pads. Oh yeah, I found a place for the coordinations right there next to the A4 stacks. Then shelf below has got gloss cardstock, black and white. Then I've got that Stampin' Up. It doesn't all fit on one shelf, so it's got to take two. Then the shelf with all the white. Where are we? This one here. This is just copier paper and very thin card, which I use for putting underneath my journal pages to protect them, so I don't get ink or paint on the next page, and then I use it for testing stamps and things like that. So then I've cleared those two shelves. There's two more shelves at the bottom, one you can't even see because the sprays are in the way. One's got metalworking stuff on, the other one has who knows what, I think metallic card. But here's the dilemma. I've taken all those shelves thinking I'm doing really well, when actually I've just, those two that are empty are currently sat on my desk and need sorting. But I also took out this here is on my oversized stencils. Oh, maybe if the camera doesn't tell you. Yeah, these are all oversized stencils with a binder. And there isn't a shelf for it now, unless I can get everything on my desk condensed into one shelf. But take a look at my desk. I had one shelf with tissue paper, so that's why you can see loads of tissue paper. Some is patterned paper that has been either sent to me or things have been wrapped in and I've kept it. Some is commercially produced for mixed media or scrapbooking. It's commercially produced anyway for something. So I have some of that. I think I have a double of one of the packets and I'm not sure I need two, but then I have also, so that was one shelf full of tissue paper. Then there's Tyvek, there's acetate, looks like tracing paper, wax paper. There's a box, that is a full box, and there's more than one of these, of acetate, transparencies, some bits that I've kept. So I need to go through all of this, and if I can condense it to one shelf, the stencils can go back, but they need sorting. And then all that metalworking stuff, I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out and I will see you when I do. Well, I've managed to reduce it down. I decided, oh yeah, these I'm going to donate because for whatever reason I had 3 packets of this. It's 7 Gypsies tissue paper. And yeah, and then this one, you see there's even more of it. This is a Paris one. I have used it before, but I'm trying to be realistic how much these things I'm going to use. So I found a little bit of mulberry paper which I want to keep, so that's on top. Oh yeah, I put it in a basket rather than a shelf. Then I have some music tissue paper, a tiny bit of, that's Tim Holtz, that's something somebody sent me, that gold one probably is too. Then this is all white, and at the bottom there's a couple of those 7 Gypsies ones. So that is there. If I turn us around, I still have a spare shelf because I put the tissue paper in a basket, and I put there acetate and Tyvek. And this little basket I'm thinking of putting way at the top. There's no other place for it to go, and they're things that I'm not going to reach for very often, I don't think. So yeah, the basket can go up there. So now I have a space for my stencils. Then I've got the bottom area to do, which there's 2 shelves there, completely inaccessible right now. But I think it's a cup of coffee time. I'm going to get a coffee and then I'm going to look at these stencils. So they're going to go on my desk next. Alright, see you back soon. Stencil time. So these are all the stencils that are what I call oversized, that don't fit into my other stencil storage. And the ones, you can see how this system doesn't work because there's the folder they're supposed to be in and they're all on top. So yeah, well, yeah, it would work if when I was making something my desk wasn't littered and I had space to put this folder on, or I had space on the floor so that I could open it, but I don't most of the time. Maybe I will when I've cleaned up. Anyway, this one I've used recently. I don't know if that goes with it. I'm guessing it does because they're out together, but I don't know. Right, I do know that that goes in there because I've just gone and looked the item number up. So it goes in the right packet. And if you're wondering why I obsess about item numbers, it is because I do make videos for Prima, which are obviously for the purpose of selling products, so it is kind of important I get the item numbers correct. So that one goes in there. But you know, whether I'm doing them for Prima or I'm doing them for my channel, I always like to show the right item number. This is a Prima butterfly stencil. I've never used this stencil. The problem I have, I find 12 by 12 stencils really awkward. I really like both of these. I've used that one. And what I really want to do with them is just slice them up. Would that be a bad thing to do? I guess it would if... I don't know. Right, so these are Tim Holtz stencils. That one doesn't have a packet for whatever reason. I think some of these would fit into my other stencil storage, but I'm kind of out of storage. So yeah, they definitely fit in. They just don't because there's no space there. And so now they're getting neglected because they're sat on here. These are all, who are these by? Clarity. I like these because you get the bits that have been cut out as well. Not that I've ever used them, but they're there if I want them. And then I have Paper Artsy. Sheena Douglas, that's Sheena Douglas 2. That is Ice Stencils and Andy Skinner. Okay. So they don't actually belong in this anyway. They just don't fit anywhere else, which is why I should finish the project that's behind me on a shelf, because the project behind me on a shelf is I'm going to have to look up that item number. The project behind me on the shelf is another stencil storage container, like one of these but smaller. Maybe I should do that once everything is clean and tidy. This actually is so heavy. I didn't realise how many stencils I had that were this size. Another one, need to look up the item number. This is what happens. So one of those must be the butterflies and one of those must be the circles. I'm just flicking through to see if I'm actually going to use all of these. Oh look, another one missing. See, that's another one. Like the design, want to chop it up. And maybe that is the way to use them for me. Right, these are Crafters Workshop. I've never used that or that. And I think, well, I definitely have this one here in the smaller one. I'm not sure about that one. And I just grabbed the smaller one. These I've never used. These I've never used. I might donate some of these, you know. Because I'm just looking through and seeing. I've used that one. Or have I? I don't even know. Some of these I ended up with accidentally. Well, I've used that one. Because I thought I'd ordered 6x6 and I didn't. I ordered 12x12, and if you heard me say on a previous video, see, these get forgotten about and I really love. This is a joggle stencil. These are all joggle stencils now. That's not been used because it's sat in here. Yeah, on a previous video I said I'm so rubbish at sending stuff back. If somebody sends me the wrong thing, I don't have time for all that. Tim Holtz masks are in here. That is a plastic doily. That is a really good stencil. Somebody sent that to me. A really old WS Designs. And then other things that people have sent me. Okay, need to get rid of some of these. So, the joggles ones I'll definitely use. I will definitely use that. I will use the birds, maybe the bricks. I might use that. I'm not going to use this. You know what? I don't think I'm going to use that Paradise one. Let's take them out. Okay. Donate. 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 If they've been sat in here for years and years and I've not used them, donate them. donate, donate. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, keep that one, donate that one. So that's a keep. Donate, donate. Donate, donate. I might keep that one though. Right, that's quite a lot. I'm just hanging on to for no good reason, because I might use them one day, and you know what, I won't. Okay, donate those. That one can go back in. I might move those joggles ones to the front. The Prima ones need to stay, just because I make videos for them, so they need to stay. I need to work out which item number belongs to which stencil, and I need to check. I'm keeping this one because I've used it. I just need to check that that goes with. Oh, you see, that has an item number on it, so it doesn't really matter whether it goes in that or not, because that hasn't. Okay, just put that one away then. And those are 2 Prima ones. But you know what, I have more Prima ones that are this size, so where are they? I must have put them into my other... Let me get my other stencils out. We might as well go through them all at the same time. Hang on a minute. So, you can see why I've got no problem getting rid of some stencils, because that's... Yeah. I like stencils though. Really like stencils. I've never used that one. And I'm looking at it thinking, will I? But I'm going to keep it for now. There's one missing there. I think right, I'm never going to use that one. Let's take that out. It's a little, I don't know, sequin waist type one. But I'm not going to use it. I'll use that. I use that. I've used that Wendy Vecchi one. I've not used that one yet, but I think I will. I've used that one, used that one. I've used that one, and that one. That one I don't reach for. That can go. Because I have other circle ones, and there's something about the fact that these are not perfect circles which bothers me. I don't know why. That's a Prima one. Okay, leave that one. That is almost identical. Where's that Mr. Huey's one? Oh no, it's not. They're definitely different. Sure they are. That's Prima. That's Prima. I've used that one by the looks of it. See, I knew I had more Prima ones. Isn't that almost the same as... Similar. I like that one. I've used that one. This Kaiser Crafts I haven't used. Oh well, maybe I have used because it's stained with ink, but I don't use it. So let's give that one up. Okay, that one can go. This one somebody cut for me. I use that one. These are by That Special Touch, and I destashed a lot of these already. And I kept a few that I thought I'd use, but you know what? I'm not going to use that. And probably, I don't know, I might use the poppies. I'm not going to use that. It's too chunky for my liking, for my taste. I'm going to keep that one. I'll put it on the other side of there. So I can probably put one of these Prima ones back in here. It needs cutting down though. What have I got? I took, oh yeah, one can go there on that side. See how they need cutting down though? So I'll have to cut them down. And if I take that one out for now and put the other Prima one there, then it just means they're together, and I'll cut them down. And there's an empty one there anyway. I use that, I use that, I use these. Some of these are almost identical. See how I bought the all over pattern and then I bought the frame one? Only because you get different size flowers. I know, that's a ridiculous reason, right? I've never used that one, but I like it. I've never used that either, and because I forget I've got it. That's obviously been used. And they're ones that my friend cut for me, and I really like those ones, so they're definitely staying okay. So I've got, how many out of there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Try this one. See, that's got no home. These are all Crafter's Workshop, so I can't see that I'm going to lose any of these, because I think I like them all. There's that flower one that I said I had the let me think about what I'm saying. There's the flower one that I have, the 12 by 12 one. That's what I'm going to say. I use that all the time, and that one. I do use that one. You know what? I haven't used that one. I need to make a conscious effort to use that. I haven't used... Oh, have I? Yeah, I have used that. Don't think I've used that though. That's why I've not used that other birds one, because I like that one better, I think. It does have some nice leaves on it. That's got some brackets and things on that are useful. Doesn't get used a lot though. That's a good stencil. These are new ones. I say new, probably like 6 months ago, new, if not longer. I bet it's longer, you know. But it's coming up to summer, so that'll get used. Did I use that? I don't know. I got it out for something. Whether it was used or not, I don't know. I use these ones a lot. The basic shapes always get used. Okay, the rest of those are staying. This one, there's the mini paradise. You see, I'm going to pull that one. I'm not going to pull a 12 by 12 out. There's another newish one. I don't think that square one's been used. I need to pull that. That's newish as well. And those frames I've had for a good while and haven't used them. Paisley Swirl. I'm not sure about that one. The rest I use. Yeah. The rest all need to stay. Use all of those. So I knew there weren't going to be many. Okay, so that's those. That's all my stencils done. I've pulled out all of these to go, and this is what I was going to put the pattern paper in before being like hours ago now, and it didn't fit surprisingly because I pulled so much, but I bet these would go in and put all the stencils together to donate. So that's another job done. I've just got 2 more shelves, and then I'm going to move on to, there's a big box on the floor that I need rid of. So that will be next. Okay, I'm going to put these away and I will see you shortly. Last 2 shelves. So this, I thought I had just metallic card, but apparently not. It's got all kinds of stuff, so I need to go through this. And then these things, these are the texture plates that were in with my clay, and I moved them to that shelf because it had all the stuff for working with metal. I'm not convinced that needs a whole shelf, but anyway, I'm going to look at this first because I think this pile will be easier. So I've already taken out some folders. These are file folders. Yeah, there's 2 types there, both manila. Somebody sent these to me and I don't know where to buy them over here, so I'm going to keep those. Then I have some tracing paper which can probably go with, not that it's anything special, but with my speciality papers, so maybe on the same shelf as the UPO paper and t-shirt transfer paper and things like that. So yeah, that can go over there. This, geez, this is really old. I might use it though. It's kind of like a crinkle metallic paper. Where would it live? Speciality papers? I don't know. Depends what else is in here. That's a scrap piece of nothing. That is brown wrapping paper, so that is recycling. These are handmade papers. I'm not sure I will ever use those. That is more mulberry paper by the looks of it. I'm not sure I'll use it in those colours, so maybe donate that one. What is in here? Oh, that's sticky back felt. It's quite handy for putting on the bottom of projects, but whether I'd use all these colours, I don't know. Probably not. Well, I've used some of the brown. I don't think I'd use all that. I'd probably maybe use the black, red and green. And let's see, I don't know. Okay, I'll hang on to it for now. Right, so that is going to be recycling. That is handmade paper that I do use for making flowers, but you know what, I've got a big piece of this somewhere, so maybe just recycle that bit that's there. Right, recycle. Metallic card, lots of bits. I can't remember the last time I used metallic. That's Star Dream metallic. More metallic. Oh, I don't know. Well, I need to have a think about that because there's quite a lot of it. Corrugated stuff I have used, and that's parchment. Moon dust parchment. I need to look at that, and more tracing paper. Okay, I'm going to sort all these out, put them in an appropriate place, and then I need to, oh, sorry. And then I really need to look at this stuff. There's foil tape, some of it's the Ranger, that's copper tape. They are my walnut hollow tools that are no longer made apparently, because people keep asking me. I must use that for texture. People keep asking me about these tools, and you can't buy them anymore. So they are staying. I don't know what that is. Instructions for something. Oh, creative metal projects. See, that's an instruction leaflet that I've probably never looked at. Probably don't need to keep that. That is a sanding block. That is just foil. That's just regular foil. Hey, you know what? I could try that foil with the that Ranger embossing powder. They are more of those. That is copper. That's expensive, that stuff. But I don't remember the last time I've used it. But I don't want to get rid of it, because to buy it again, it's pretty expensive. And then the instructions for my daylight bulb lamp that isn't even up here. Not the one that's on my desk, a different one. Yeah, bits of metal. Metal sheets. More metal sheets. More metal sheets. And then I think the bag that you can't really see, this bag here, I think that has metal in as well. So maybe it does need a shelf, because that needs to be flat. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to sort all this lot out. I'm probably going to end up keeping most of it, to be fair, but it just needs sorting. And then the next thing is the blue container on the floor that's got embellishments in. Okay, see you back soon. We have another area complete. Yay. So, yeah, we've got the tissue paper at the top with the Resist canvas by Prima, my portfolio. Then there is patterned paper and basil cardstock in those boxes. Then 12 by 12 stacks, A4 stacks, the coordinations there. Below that is white gloss, black gloss, Stampin' Up coloured cardstock, which may or may not stay in here, more Stampin' Up, white copier paper, stencils, then acetate sheets in boxes, plus some Tyvek, which doesn't look very neat. Then there is manila folders and metalworking stuff, and that is everything there. I moved the, where are we? Yeah, I moved the mulberry papers and the foil paper and a few other things, tracing paper, onto that shelf. I moved some things, the gold and silver card, next door. That's a whole other job. And I picked off the floor the blue box sitting somewhere there, and those sprays, and there was another little box. So they are now sat on my desk. Oh, there's a palette that I found down the side that needs a home. Here's the blue box. This is what I need to look at next, and those sprays are sat So I need to test the sprays because I think some of them are bad. So I need to look at those, and I need to move this camera closer and focus it down. Maybe move you up a bit. There we go. So I don't know what to do with this box because I have a feeling most of the things inside I want to keep, but I don't want the box on the floor, and there's nowhere else to put it. So yeah, that's a problem. I don't know. Anywhere I put it, it's blocking access to somewhere. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. But anyway, let's see what's in here. It's mostly, well, I call it an embellishment box, but it's kind of bits and pieces that don't have a home anywhere else. So there's stamp board in here, which I use quite a lot. Some heart-shaped doilies. I can probably live without them, you know. I have dies. I don't know whether... Yeah, I have got a heart-shaped die. Yeah, I can live without those. Okay, donate those. That's one thing. These little nests I use on projects. There's a couple of different types. Then I've got feathers. I probably don't need 2 packets of them though. Get rid of one. Keep one. Photo corners. When was the last time I used those? They should be with stickers actually, if I'm going to keep them. I know there's more in here. These are cute little birds. Which, yeah, I will use those on something. Then I have feathers, 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 feathers. More feathers. I don't know that I'll ever use dark blue feathers. Royal blue they are, not dark blue. What colour are they? They're dark brown. I definitely use the white ones. So, tassels. Yeah, I'll use those. I'm going to put these with stickers so I don't forget they're there. This is a garland. Not sure what I'll do with that. I don't know. I could make something for the fireplace. Don't know about that one. Some wings. I really like these. There's some that I've cut down as well. I found them a bit easier to use if they're cut down. My cat likes those as well, funnily enough. Oh, these are little eggs. Well, yeah, the wooden eggs. They've got holes in. They probably don't need to be in a box that size though. So I can rebox those. Reindeer moss, I use this. It takes up a fair bit of space. These are wooden shapes, so maybe they should be with wood. Straws are just handy. I use them when I'm working with clay actually, so maybe they could be with clay supplies. More reindeer moss, more reindeer moss. Now I bought these little mini pegs. I bought a couple of bags of these and yeah, you see there's some more. One of them was really awful. The quality was really awful and the pegs, they just snapped apart. They're wooden bits. Reindeer moss. There's one of those little birds. Needs to go back in the box. Some feathers and skeleton leaves. Maybe they should be with my leaves. Then I've got eggshells that have been crushed that are good for texture. shells, art glass, sea glass, more shells. This stuff, I've never used that. That can probably go. It's that paper ribbon. It's got like wire in it so it'll hold its shape. I've never used it. So that can go. More little bottles. They can go with the others actually. My sister sent me them. I think they had beads in them. Yeah, they must have. The package's beads. They had little seed beads in and she kept them for me. So I'll take those out and put them somewhere else. Then I have these. They were tobacco boxes, I think. I was going to alter them. I can't even get the lids off them. But there's a couple of those that I don't know where I've got them from, but there are some precious stones, polished stones, and a few bits and pieces. So I'm going to go through it, see exactly what I want, relocate a few things, and yeah, I don't know that I can condense it down enough to lose the box, but we'll see. Okay, I will get back to you when I've gone through it all. Well, I've done the box. I've condensed it a fair bit, I think. Reindeer moss, that it doesn't matter how many times you get the air out of it, it just puffs back up again. But anyway, reindeer moss, the little white birds, the bird nests, pegs, shells, precious stones, stamp board, feathers and tassels. That is all that's staying in there. So, oh yeah, you can't even see that. Shells, stamp board, feathers and the tassels. And I have over here, because I've got those other tassels in, I should probably put those Prima ones in as well. See, the problem is I cover things up then I don't see them. Well, I will remember shells are in there, so that doesn't matter if they're covered. Yeah, I can only put it back on the floor. That's the only thing. I don't really want to. I do have a spare drawer, but I don't want to put anything in that drawer right now because I know some stuff has to come off the shelves. So I'm going to put the lid on and yeah, put it back on the floor for now, but knowing that it's sorted and knowing that I can move it at a later time. So there isn't anything I can do about that right now. So the stuff I'm donating or giving up, I found another one of those. The feathers you saw, another pack of feathers. I found these shaped cards. I think I got these from the Fruit Pixie. I'm never going to alter them. One's a butterfly shape, one's a torso shape. Then the doilies you saw. The wood pieces I'm just going to get rid of. Yeah, so I'm going to donate those. The sprays that were on the floor, tested them out. I just spent about 20 minutes trying to unclog those two. Yeah, the blue and the purple, the pigment isn't mixed right in them. It's really gritty, and I don't think you can shake it into the base because it's, I don't know, it's like the particles are too big or something. Anyway, so those two are going, which are here. The others can stay. I think they're going to be problematic to use because the pigment in these two that were clogged was so thick. It was really like, almost like a paste. So I think they're going to be problematic, but we'll see. I don't want to just throw products away that I could potentially use. So summer's coming up, bright colours, that will be a good opportunity to get some use out of them. So I'm sad that I have to get rid of these two, but they're not that fluorescent, which was, you know, the point of the set. They're not that fluorescent, and I have other purples and blues. So that is that. Next, I don't know whether I'm going to do anything else tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of really tired today. Well, no, I'm not that tired. I've got a bit of a headache. I'm not moaning. Hate moaning about things, but I have, obviously I've just put that blue box back on the floor, which I didn't want to, but that corner was cleaned otherwise. There's a couple of bags that I've shoved on there. There's, yeah, they're the ink trays that are no longer needed. I might just put those at the top in case I need them in the future. Yeah, and then there's the baskets of stamps and my unfinished cards down there. Those stamps all need indexing, and that's quite a big job. So, not sure whether to do that or to start on the shelves, which I've now been piling things on these shelves. So there's the box with all the wood in, right there, overflowing. Yeah, there's all kinds of other stuff on there that I've just put on there thinking it's going to go in this area. Well, you know what, whatever I do next, it's going to be a big job. So that's probably the most problematic shelf, I think. There's a lot of things on there that I don't use. I don't use them though because they're pushed to the back or they're difficult to get to, so I need to think of a way around that. I know there's some paints at the end of there, that very end tray. The Stuart Gill paints have a very short shelf life, and last time I looked at some of them I found a couple that were starting to dry out. So I need to think about how often I use them, which isn't that often, and how much I like those colours, and maybe lose some of the ones that I'm unlikely to use. Otherwise I'm just going to end up storing them until they're completely dry. So yeah, maybe I'll pull that end out next and maybe work along. So if I work along that shelf though, I've missed the bottom one out. Maybe I should start the bottom and work up. Well, anyway, I am going to take a break, grab something to eat. I might not do any more today, but you never know. I sit down for 5 minutes and then I suddenly think, oh yeah, I should go back and do some more. And then I get up here, do one thing, and then I'm tired again. So we'll see how it goes. It's taken longer than I thought, and it doesn't look that much better, but my landing looks horrific. I was going to put it in the car today, but I think I'm going to go into my attic where I know I've got some plastic containers that I also want to get rid of, so I might as well package the stuff into those containers and take it to the place to donate it. So that's probably what I'll do. Maybe I'll just pack up that stuff tonight and put it in the car. Anyway, I will catch up with you soon and you will know exactly what I've decided to do. Okay, bye for now. Well, I've gone ahead and cleared the bottom shelf. Are you ready to see? This is everything that has come off that shelf. And there is a lot of it. There is a lot, except for there's still two baskets with paper pads in, but everything else has come off there and it is now on the floor. So yeah, I need to go through all of this. I've just found all kinds of stuff, artwork, my rubber stamps and paints that I knew were there, but all kinds of things that I need to go through. So I need to start getting it onto my desk and going through it one box at a time. Well, these are the first two baskets I've picked up off the floor. These are 8x8 and 6x6 papers, and then, well, that's neither, but that one I like, so I'm going to keep that one. This one I like, and I've just put some loose sheets in there as well. That's Mariposa as well. And then there's those graphic 45 ones. Let me take a look at those. I don't know. I'm going to keep them for now. 7 Gypsies. I'm going to get rid of that. I think I've used one page. That one can go. There's another one of those crafty individuals. That can go. This is Bo Bunny. I like it, but you know what? I've never used it. It can go. That can go. There's only one sheet in that I actually like. I'm only keeping this because I was published in it somewhere. There we go. That's the ATC that I talked about. I even showed the one. I destashed it anyway because I had some half made. And you can't really see it because the light's reflecting off it. Anyway, that's the only reason I'm keeping that. That looks like 7 Gypsies Global. Don't need. That's a really old Life's Journey. Don't need. Another really old one. I really like these pages, but you know what? I'm kind of sick of seeing it. It can go. Bits. Yeah. That can go too. I think these are just, I don't know where that's from. These are loose. Yeah, these are loose ones that I bought for Christmas cards. I'm going to keep those. That's just trash. Another Life's Journey. That can go. There's another Crafty Individuals. They can go. They're from this book here. They can go. I quite like those. I'll keep them. And get them to fit in. This one, butterflies and flowers. I'm not going to use it. If I was going to use it, it would be used by now. No, that can go. This one, what's this called? Silent Night. It's not that Christmassy, you know. You can use this. Well, that one's got snowflakes on, but a lot of them don't. I'll keep that one. I like that one. That one can stay. Dreamcatcher. I have used this, but not very much. That's a maybe. That's bits. Oh, you know what? That's from, I'm going to keep them. That's from something else. They can go. That can go. I've never even looked at it. That can go. This was free. Yeah, it can go. That. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, I quite like that. That looks like, I'm not sure whether that's a sample that I've bought or it's something somebody sent me. But I like that. Let me see if we can get a little bit closer and still see. That might be better. This is, well, actually I never touched this basket, but, or what did I? I don't know. I went through this on Sunday and decided I needed everything, so I'm doing alright. I like some of those. I'm going to keep that. I like this one a lot. This is a Prima one. It's just sunny and bright. Sunkiss it's called. That is gorgeous papers. I like those ones, so I'm going to keep that. This is a really old one. Yeah, that can go. I like that one. This one, I have used this. Oh, Easter eggs. That can stay. This can go. Don't want that. I don't know what that is. This is a Prima one. I have some of the bigger pages of that. Will I use it? I don't know. There's some pages I'll use and then, yeah, I don't know what's in there. Oh, there's stickers to go with that free one. It's trash. That's pretty. So some of these are glittered. I don't know if you can see that. That's really nice, that. I do like the colours on this. That's pretty too. Yeah, it's really hard to... Half of these are glittered and half are not. That's on all of these pads, these first edition pads. That can stay. Isabel. That's got some nice prints. Okay, that can stay. Kaisercraft. What are they? That can go. That's trash. I'll never use that. There's one page. Is it that one? Yeah, that's quite cute. And then that one. That's quite cute, but that's all I like in the whole pad. So that can go. I don't even need to flick through these. These can go. I just don't like them. There's a red one. And is that another one of the one I've just put on there? Is that the same? Yep. I've used some of that apparently. Okay, this needs cleaning and then I'm going to put these back. So let me clean these. This. and then I can put those paper pads back. Do those 8x8s fit in there? Oh, look at that. That's why they're not in there. Because I was thinking they'd all fit in this basket, but no, they won't. Because why would they? There's another. Is that more gorgeous? Yes, it is, and that doesn't fit in either. I must have bought the 6x6 and the 8x8. Okay, right, I'm going to clean this anyway and then put it back. We'll see how much space is in there. That's a lot better. So there's some space at the front. Put the Mariposa in there, and I put that little booklet in there. It's yeah, what am I trying to say? It doesn't really belong in there. It's not patterned paper, but for now that's where it's staying because I don't know where else to put it. The 8x8s that were kind of in there, they don't fit in there, so they need to go in this one, and some of the 6x6s in here can move over to that one. So this is a bit of a mess. That's actually a piece of Tim Holtz paper that I've shoved in there as I've been tidying. That was that sheet that a friend gave me that I want to use. Okay. This, I really like this paper. Not that one. I'm not sure why I'm keeping that sheet of it though, because there's barely anything left. It's by Basil. And you only get 4 sheets of each, but I've used a lot of this for collage. Tiny text, and yeah, there's 3 text ones and a music one, and then the little dots. I like that a lot. So that can go on the other side. I shouldn't keep these odd pieces that don't belong anywhere. I should just get rid of them. That's a Marja Designs. I really like their paper. So that can stay. That's colour combinations for something, shouldn't be in there. None of this should be in here. And it's all, I don't know, some of it's solid card. Yeah, that needs taken out. I'll keep the bigger pieces and put them in the appropriate place. I don't know where, I think that one's Marja Designs, you know. That is. So I need to find the pads from. I think that might be one of the gorgeous ones. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is, you know. I can just... Well, if it is, it'll be with those purple ones. Unless you want to... No, you get more than one of each. Maybe it isn't. I'm sure that looks like it. There it is. So it does go in there. That's really nice paper. I should take it out of the package really and use it. I think I don't look at it because it's not immediately obvious what's inside. Well, no, let's be realistic here. I don't look at it because I don't really use patterned paper yet. I seem to have accumulated all of this. That can go, that can go. I don't know what I've inked those for. This is all Marja Designs, I think. The problem with these is the pads fall apart really easily. So I don't know whether that's one set, 2 sets, who knows. There's another one. So I've got the spring and the summer. I think, does that go? Yeah. Does it? I don't know. It looks similar. That one's called Walking in the Forest. Coffee in the Arbour. So I'm keeping all of those. They go in the other basket. And then we're just left with 8x8s. I saved these from the other shelf. That's the front of that. I've used that 7 Gypsies one a fair few times, yep, because there's pieces falling out of it. I like that one and that one. There's more pieces. That's the that can be trashed. That is from that basil one. So I'll just throw that in there. There's samples of different packs, so they can stay. That's not too bad, you know. There's just 7 Gypsies Conservatory to put in. I'm going to take that clip off. Somebody sent me these pages, that's why. There's a clip on, but it doesn't say who from. And yeah, I have a memory like a sieve, so if it was you, thank you, because it made me buy the pad. And then Mariposa, and then those little Alice in Wonderland ones are there as well. That's it. That's done. So I have a few bits to sort out. That's 8x8s. That's not excessive, is it? I don't think. Maybe it is for someone who doesn't use paper. And they're my 6x6s. All fit in. Could even squeeze another one in. Not that I'm going to. Then trash bits. So well, recycling. So they can go into recycling. And the stuff that's going to be donated is all that. Can we see that? That's a fair amount. That is ruthless. That's ruthless. I'm pleased that I'm letting those go. That is, yeah, that's good. Okay, so they can go back. Next, let me just put these down. I just need to remember to use them now. Right, I've put them back exactly where they were for now. Okay, well, this was next. I'm just knocking stuff all over the place in the process. So I think this just needs to tidy up. I am pretty much keeping everything in here. These are all my background stamps. They're the ones I grab every time I make something. So I kind of try and keep them with the right packaging again, so I can show item numbers. That can be stuck to the back though. So I should try and sort them by manufacturer maybe. I don't know why I've just decided they need to be stuck to the back, but I have, so that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, so I can see the front, that's why. Okay, dark room door, that's Stampin' Up. Dark room door. There's a random piece of plastic. Who makes that one? I don't know. That's Stampin' Up. That belongs with that. Can you tell that script stamps are my favourite? Where's... That's not that, is it? Yeah, it is. That's another darkroom door. Apparently it doesn't cling anymore. Let me put some pressure on that. Not that it matters when I'm using them, because I don't... Yeah, it's fallen off straight away. Well, it's in the right place. I don't tend to use them with mounts, so it's not... It doesn't cling either. This is what happens over time. A mask. Oh, come on. Let's have one that clings. This is another really good stamp company. Impression Obsession. What's this range called? Cover a Card or something like that? They're all, I think they're 6x6. They've got some cool designs. This is a Prima one, which I guess it can stay stuck on there. If I walk, it's getting there. That needs flattening. That's a smaller one. I forget who makes that. Stamp Camp, I think. I think this is the only one that I've not used, you know, and I don't know why, because I really like it. I think because I've got it with my background stamps. Maybe it should be somewhere else. I don't know. I know it's in here though. MFT. That hasn't got the picture on the front, which is kind of annoying. See how warped I get 'em? Because I don't... Oh, there's another Impression Obsession one. Because I just throw them in, that's why they get warped. I might put some books on these, you know, straighten them out a bit. That's Stampin' Up. They're both Stampin' Up. That's Hero Arts. That's Hero Arts. That's Stampendous. That's smaller. That one, Hero Arts. That's a random... Oh no, it's not. That is... what's it called? Stampatique. That is double mounted. Some of these are double mounted because they're Stampin' Up stamps that came mounted, but they were mounted for wood. And I was too lazy to try and get the... Well, not lazy, it was hard work to try and get the first set of mounting stuff off. but after a few years it'll peel off. The glue kind of goes after a while, just not fast enough for my liking. That's Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up. And that one is that one can go. It's not even mounted. I took it off the wood. Can't remember who makes it. But that can go. That's the only one that I don't use. And I think I put it in here to try and make me use it. And I still haven't. That's a Crafty Individuals. Yep, again the cling's gone. That, I don't know who makes that. I think a few different people have made it, because I asked once on a blog post if anybody knew who made it, and people told me different things. That one, look at that. This is my attempt to, it was on wood and I couldn't get it off. And I know if you microwave the glue, it's supposed to loosen it. No, not in this case. So I do use that still, even in that state I use it. That is one that I've not unmounted, mostly because I don't have any foam left. That is that Hero Arts? I'm not sure. I'm going to put it behind there to keep it straight. Oh, there's another one of those. So I have 3 of these ones. An Oriental one, that one that I've probably used more because it's more versatile. Words written on it. That one I use. That's a cool stamp. I got these. These are Tracy Bunkers. I don't use those enough. But they're at the side because they're smaller ones. And then I've got these. Yeah, these are smaller stamps. That one, I need to take these out. I think. Oh, look, they're little cups that I put my charms in. I can get rid of some of those bags. Didn't even know I had those. One can go there. That is Stampin' Up. That, you see how, I use this all the time, but just see how bent the corner is. That's probably my fault. I've probably stored something. It's been like that for years and years and years, and I'm sure if I remounted it, I could sort that out. But since I only use sections of it, I'm just stopping an avalanche. Since I only use sections of it for backgrounds, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. So you can just go with the Stampin' Up ones. That's the wood for something. I'm probably if I'm keeping the wood, it means I've not indexed it. Does it have the company on it? Alphabet printed by a stamp in the hand. Okay, so I can throw this away because it's on video. Is that even focusing? Focus. Really? Come on now, you can focus. There we go. I got that really cheap. From eBay, I think. I think it was a shop that was closing down. It's not mounted. So that's 2 that are not mounted. 2 that I need foam for. And there's more that, there's the other one of those ones, travel one. Yeah, there's more that I need foam for because they're double mounted and I need to sort that out. Rubber Stampede, sayings background. That can go in there. That is MFT. That's a fairly recent one. I don't know why I've not taken that off. I've used this and not even taken the backing off. So let's do that now. There's actually, see, I've used it, it's got red ink on it. There's no need to stick those MFT ones on the back because there's no image on the front, so let's just reassess that one. This is really nice. What was it called? This typewriter text. So they're kind of like the Impression Obsession ones. They're really big square stamps that probably designed to cover a whole card. Pre-mat, pre-mat, pre-mat. Kaiser Craft. Yeah, I'm not as impressed with Kaiser Craft quality. Not on those ones anyway. These little crafty individuals ones are nice. And Creative Expressions. Maybe I'll put these over here because these are a little bit bigger. There's the other one. I think I might have another somewhere. Yeah. Another two, I think. One. Two. See, now they're kind of packed in there. They can't get warped. Until I start taking them out, obviously. This one, that is Stampin' Up. Let's see if I can just take that front one out for a minute. Postcard. I don't know that I'll use that. I might. I'll want it if I get rid of it. That is a clocks background. Don't use that very much anymore. I used to. What's in there? Turn it round. Turn it round. I can't remember who makes that one. Aspects of Design, maybe? Or, oh, what was that other company? They used to both be sold at a place in the UK. Oh, I don't remember the name. But anyway, that was a pointless sentence to start. Love this one. This is one of my favourite little flourishes. Crafty individuals. I'm trying to put all those together. This is really, I think when I mounted these, it's not the easy mount, it was like a cheaper. And I think that's why a lot of them are, well no, not necessarily why a lot of them aren't sticking anymore, because I've got the easy mount where I've got stamps that don't stick anymore, so I'm just trying to squeeze them in a bit. That's that one, that's very dodgy. There's another, see that's one that's not, it's mounted but it's mounted for wood so it's sticky. There's another text one and that's Hero Arts. Take that out, put that in. How did that little one end up there? That is Stamp Camp. Where's that other one gone? Not that it really matters whether they're together, because when I use them I'll just put them, oh there it is, I'll just put them anywhere. But it's nice to start with them organised. So probably don't need that one there anymore. Maybe put it there. I don't remember who this one is by. Let's see. one that's lost its packaging. There's another double mount. See, if I took all these double mounts off, I'd have double the space. Right, you'll have to move. That was sticky as well. That's because it's got the wood glue on. That one's not mounted. That one's Stampin' Up. Is that Stampin' Up too? No, that one's not. There's one that's similar to that. I've already put it in. I'll just put them in next to each other anyway. In fact, no. Put these on this side because I know they're not mounted. And that little one should fit in just there. Okay. There's just the Prima one that needs straightening. You see how much I've let it curve by not storing it properly. I'm going to put something on top. Maybe these. They're done. They're all done. Space for more. I'm joking. Joking, I'm not getting any more. Forgot about that indigo blue one. I'm sure I've got another one of these, you know. Did we already pass one? Or was it this one? Anyway, it can sit there. Right, that piece of wood can be recycled. The Prima one can have some weight on it. And these can go back where they came from. I don't know what's next. I've got some random stuff. Well, you know what I can see right now? These, I don't know if anybody else has these, Krylon webbing spray. I think I've used them once. Wasn't especially impressed. Yeah, it really, it just makes a bit of a mess. You've got to get it positioned right, you've got to hold it so far away, you've got to be shaking it for 2 minutes. I don't even know if they're any good because they've been here for 10 years. Yeah, not a great product, and it really smells. So this is a outside only. Yeah. If you experience eye-watering headache, dizziness, increase fresh air and wear respiratory protection. Causes chemicals known in the state of California to cause cancer. These need to go. I know a lot of products say that, but these ones, yeah, they need to go. Right, I am going to put these away. Sort out, I've still got the paper pads on my desk. I don't know what I'm going to do with these because you can't just put them in the bin. Recycle. I wonder if I've just got a new thing through for recycling. I wonder if they can go in my recycling bin. It says aerosols. These are aerosols, aren't they? I think they can. I'm going to go check. Anyway, that would solve something. I think they can go. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's it for now. Bye bye. Just a little update. I have put the paper back on that bottom shelf, stamps back. Then I have some more stamp sets. These are actually too deep, which is not ideal, but yeah, they're gonna have to stay like that for now. There are also, see, there were 2 more boxes down there, which I've just stuck on there for now. Yeah, that one and that one, because I don't really want them more, well, yeah, I don't want things as squashed on there as they were. Anyway, then my Diane Reevely paints are there for now. They're not going to stay there because they're going to get too much sun exposure, but just for now. Then I have Silks paints and Paper Artsy paints, and I have this gap at the end, but It's got loads of things. My Bind It All was on there, but it was right at the back and I couldn't access it easily. So that needs another home. Not sure where until I've sorted out another shelf. And the baby wipes there just because I've been cleaning. This is a tray of a project, half finished project, and then underneath is artwork that needs looking at. I think they're postcards, ATCs, that type of thing. These are my Prima, the New Art Alchemy paints, and a sample sheet for some of them. They were shoved on that shelf because they had nowhere else to be. That is a long container that has some handmade flowers in it. This is a kind of catch-all container that needs looking at. Over here there are lids off things. I'm not sure what that one's, well, I know what kind of container it's off, I'm not sure where it is. I know they're off my Glimmer Mist containers because they're too high. They could be slotted down the side of a unit, I don't mind that. They're the embellishments that I cleared earlier from a drawer, but that is a whole container full of little tiny embellishments. They were down there too, but I couldn't reach them because they were right at the back, so ideally I don't want them going back. Underneath is a work in progress project. There's another empty container. That was on the floor already, I think. No, it was on the shelf actually, but that's empty. Then on my desk, these are the Prima foils, which have just been put in here because there was nowhere else. These are polystyrene eggs that, again, put in here because I had nowhere else. Underneath are stamps. Yeah, so that should not all be mixed up. Then I have, this is stamps. Most of them are mounted. That shouldn't be in there. That's a paper artsy stamp, so that shouldn't be in there. Most of them have been mounted, but they haven't got the laminate on them. And I'm not sure why I've not done that, because I thought they were indexed. They've been stamped. So I think I just need to cut these laminate pieces up and stick them, and then they can actually get used, because, well, I have used them actually. I've used some of these sewing thin ones, but they need the laminate backs on because that's how I do things. There's some artwork, cards, postcards, ATCs, there's an abstract canvas, there's ATCs, and they used to hang on my door. I still do have two hanging on my door, but they doesn't hang. Oh yeah, it snapped in half, that's why. That's why I took it down. Anyway, so that needs a home. It needs to go somewhere. I might, when I take down the things that are on my corkboard, maybe replace them with some things that I haven't seen for a while. I don't know, because I'd quite like to keep my corkboard clear and then put new things on it. I don't know. There's only one newish thing on there. But anyway, then I have, oh yeah, I picked, I don't even know what I was thinking when I bought these. I was buying them for something, got no idea what for, so I'm going to donate those. So that can be donated. This is all my clay. So I have, I think they're metallic colours, I think that's why they're in there. I don't know until I open it, because I've not done any clay work for a while. These are the ones that I took out of my drawer, the Stone Effect, the black and the Das Air Dry. So, out of space. Yeah, they could probably just go straight in here. This is like black, white, although there's no black in here. Black, white and flesh tone are in that one, and then that is all my coloured clay in there. And then I also have this here, which I need to go through. There's little, can't really see because the light's shining, but these are little sprinkles that I made with my extruder. So I put them through the extruder and then used a pair of scissors to cut them all up. And I use those on the little cake charms and things and the donuts that I make. This is what I use for icing. It's liquid Sculpey mixed with a little bit of white polymer clay, and you kind of mash it up and it stays. These are those containers that are in my drawer that you might have noticed. That is glitter, ultra fine glitter that I use also on the cake designs, on the little biscuits, the Jammy Dodgers. There was glitter on there to use for sugar, more sprinkles. That one, you see the colour seems to have separated on that somehow. I'm not sure, I need to give that one a mix, but I know the others are fine. But anyway, then there's little flower canes, fruit canes. These are ones that I've bought rather than made because sometimes it's easier. Then there's all kinds of mixes for things. I think that's, well yeah, that was for limes. There's lime canes that have got squashed, but they are lime canes. See, I don't even know what I've kept that for. But these are all mixes that were made, I think, mostly for food charms. Well, there's some random, is that a cane? Oh yeah, that's a cane. I don't think I need that. I think I can, you can't even see it. I think it was some kind of imitation stone, like an agate. I don't know. It feels quite hard. Strawberry slices, or are they tomatoes? No. Yeah, they're tomato slices. Yeah, so that looks like cheesecake. Cheesecake mix. Yeah, so I need to go through that. It shouldn't take too long. Go through the clay, put the labels on the stamps. There was also a roll of canvas down there, which it's got really dirty, but if I take off the outside bit, it's perfect. So I don't know whether to leave the dirty bit on because it almost protects it, but that's just canvas on a roll, which I'd forgotten it was down there. So yeah, that needs a better home. Maybe I'm laughing at myself because I'm thinking maybe it'll go up there. Yep, that's definitely going to work out. Not. I don't know where it's going to go. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try and get this sorted tonight. But you know when you get to, I might have said this yesterday, you get to that point of tiredness where you're literally just picking one thing up and putting it somewhere else because you don't know what to do with it. So I might call it a night soon. But some of these things, in all fairness, I don't want them on that bottom shelf. Like the Prima Art Alchemy paints that are set on the floor, I don't want them on that shelf. They need to be higher up. This box of stamps, I don't want it on that shelf. The art stuff, I don't want on that shelf either. This random box of stuff doesn't belong there. And the embellishments as well. But I did keep that drawer free on the little unit, so maybe they could go in there. But I'm sure I took them out of the drawer because there was too many of them. And that's why they're in that container. So we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on probably for the next half hour or so, and then I think I'll call it a night. So I've not done too bad. I seem to be taking a lot of breaks today. But yeah, I've done all the cards, the paper, the tissue paper, the acetate sheets, the stencils, the metalworking stuff, and my rubber stamp, my background stamps, the smaller paper pads. That's not too bad for one day. Landing still looks like a tip because I haven't sorted that out. I've been down to the recycle. I've emptied 2 carrier bags into the recycling bin so far, and I've just been down to empty my general rubbish bag that can't be recycled. I've emptied that too. So that's not bad going. There is a lot moving out of here, even though it kind of doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it when you've just pulled everything off a shelf again. But I know I'm making progress. I know when I walk out of here and see how much stuff is leaving, I know I'm making progress. So it's worth it. It's worth it. I have too much stuff. Someone else can use it because I won't be able to use it all. Okay, right. I will see you either later tonight if I get this shelf sorted, or in the morning. Well, I think I'm done for the night. I think it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock. This is the shelf. I've taken the camera off the tripod. It's kind of, well, it's not actually a shelf at all. This used to be the base for a fitted wardrobe. So that's why when you look at the wall at the back, it's you can see where it's decorated, and then you can see where the posts for the wardrobe were on the wall. So yeah, I'm not sure what I can do with that because the wallpaper's ripped in places and I don't like it, but you know what, you've got to live with it sometimes, so that's what I'm doing for now. Anyway, so on this base, which is off the floor, I have my papers, so the 6x6, the 8x8, then I have the stamps, so they're all the background stamps that are sorted out. Then I've got, these are stacked 2 deep. I'll see if I can show you that. You can kind of just make out at the back there. So yeah, not ideal, but gotta work with the space you've got, and I am trying my best to de-stash. I'm hoping I can get rid of some things on the other shelves. Then I've put my binder all there. It is in front of a box, but you know what, it's easy enough just to move that onto the floor if I need to. So I have my Paper Artsy paints, Silks paints, the Diane Reevely paints are on top. Next to that I've got the embellishments that I was talking about. I didn't actually show this, but that's neatly enough organised. I just added those pearl ones on top, so I don't really need to go in there anyway. The bottom one is a project that's unfinished that, you know how it is, going to get to it one day. Then at the end I've got my clay, so I've got the white clay, the coloured clay, the metallics, and then I still have stuff on the floor. The Prima paints are still on the floor because look at the shelf above. I've just been throwing things on here as I've been going, so yeah, nowhere for them to go right now, but I think they will live on that shelf eventually. So there to sort out, random box to sort, empty box to either fill or rehome. That's got handmade flowers in, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Oh, these things here, I just pulled these out from down the side of a unit. There's a stamp set, the shrink plastic, don't know what else. Then on my desk, still to sort, there's the artwork still there, the canvas roll still there, some Hero Art stamp sets. I've not done these yet, and I've not been through this clay yet, so I'm tired. I'm going to leave it for today because I'm not going to do it properly if if I start trying to go through clay and things now. So just going to leave it till tomorrow. So yeah, good night for now.